Hi guys, hope everybody is doing really well today. I've just been watching quite an interesting video by Ben Mall on his process of how he makes a video and his editing, lighting, sound, his methodology of how he methodically does his videos so he doesn't make mistakes. And I thought, I wish I could be more like that. All I do is I press the button, I talk what I talk. If I say that's green and that's a screwdriver and that's a banana, I just leave it on because it is what it is. You can figure it out yourself. But anyway, he does an amazing job, does Ben, and I highly recommend you go check his videos out. I'll put a link below to the video I'm referring to, and I think he does a fantastic job. Really, really good. So on that subject of half-arsing and not doing anything correctly, the other day we bought this beautiful braids axe for £1.40 on the car boot. Well, I didn't read all the guesses correctly, and Ian, Essential Handyman, also guessed a pound, which was the joint winning guess. So Ian, well done, buddy. You reported out to me. Now, Ian, to be fair, he did put his guess in slang, and he called it a knicker, which is £1, which I do know what it was, but I didn't. I always look for the numbers when I'm working out who's the closest, and because his was writing, I assumed it was a comment without a guess because I'm an idiot. So Ian from Essential Handyman, well done, buddy. Let's all give Ian a round of applause. Well done, Ian. He's Ian's top guy, regular guesser. So Ian, I'm going to have to start double stacking you now. 1, 2, 3. That was a really good guess, but mate, some of you were fooled by my saying it was wonderful. I mean, realistically, it's probably worth a tenner, the axe, but a pound is slightly better, don't you think? Right, so without further ado, let's get into today's Guess the Price. So this is the sum, just a selection of the stuff, probably the highlights for me, of the stuff Alex brought back from the Netherlands, what he posted. He got some fantastic stuff. My favourite of the video was this Van Duely's number 5 1/4. Now, a lot of you thought that this was the opening for the vice, and it wasn't a 5 1/4. It was a number 5, and then it was a 1/4 opening. But you can see it's flush, and it's actually just over 2 1/4 inch open like that. And if you actually open it up, probably closer to its capacity, you know, you're talking 3 inches. It goes over 3 inches, you know, before the nut, the bolt. So it's not the capacity. So I done some more research, and I spoke to a chap who's a fellow collector, and he showed me a picture of a Van Duely's number 3, number 5, without the 1 1/4, and it looks to be a smaller spanner. So I'll insert that picture. So as you can see, I think this is a Van Duely's 1 1/4, which is a different model because they do a number 5 and it isn't the opening. But, you know, I might be wrong. I wasn't there in 1900 whatever 37 when it was made. So I'm not too sure, but this is my favourite item Alex actually bought. It's amazing. I really, 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 really like it. It was a bit of a bidding war. Alex found it, I think it was on €40. So he bid €60. Then he got outbid straight away. So I told him to bid 100. He got outbid again. And I told him to bid again. I bid 150. And then somebody bid 151. And how it works in the Netherlands is you leave a bid and the seller usually waits a day. And if nobody bids higher after a day, then they will accept your offer. Well, every time it went just a little bit over, somebody would leave a little bid. So I asked him to contact the seller and said, ask the seller, will he accept €175, which is probably about 160 quid for it, because I'm fed up of going waiting and waiting. And the seller accepted the 175, which I think is a very fair price for that. I think it's an amazing spanner, and one of my all-time favourite tools I've ever bought, ever, on any tool haul. So Alex got that, and then obviously you had the shipping on top, so it's about 185. The next one, Alex bought 4 of these, and he bought them, and the seller would not ship, he would not post, he would not ship, and so he had to go to his house, and where he was going on holiday was in the same village of where that guy was, and it was miles away, you know, like a 3-hour drive. And he was looking at birds, bird watching. I think it was wild. Oh, now I'm struggling. Them little blackbirds. What are they called? Not guinea fowl. Anyway, I think they've got them in Scotland anyway. Them Scottish bird they put on the whiskey. Anyway, you put in the comments if you know. Alex, you can answer that one. Anyway, he went looking for those birds. And he was just happened to be literally a 5-minute walk from where he was staying was the chap who had these amazing. So he bought them at €10 each, so he got 4 of them for €40. So 2 was mine and 2 was Alex, but he couldn't get both of them in the parcel because it got to 20 kilos. So the next one will come free of charge in the next parcel Alex posts, which would be fantastic. Thanks, Alex. That was a bargain, that was. The next one was a Baco number 2, a nice early Baco, over 100 years old. Now this was about, I think it was about 70 or 80 pounds all in, because they're exceedingly rare. This is the first thing Alex bought of this parcel, was this baby number 60, really nice little vise, lovely. And he paid €45 for this, which is an absolute bargain. And this Lennon vise, which is, I've already got one, but the price of it, I thought, you know what, it's really quite good value, that I think I'll go for it. And it's a bit tattier, so Dave might do a video on this, it'll look better in his thumbnail. This one, the total price at the end was €40. So €85 for the 2 vices. They are bargains. That's an absolute bargain. That's about the normal price, and that's amazing. So thank you, Alex, for the really cool stuff. There was a lot more in there. There was other stuff, like bigger van dualies, which need to be painted and all sorts of stuff. So it needs to be cleaned up. So Alex bought all the items and then the shipping. The total price when I paid him, because what Alex does is he buys all the items, and then when he's about to ship or when he's shipped, he lets me know what he paid for all the items and what he paid the postage, and then I just send it him. I don't pay him when he buys it, I pay him at the end because he's good like that. So the total bill for this tool haul was £401 in English money, for the transfer, and I thought it was a bargain. So 401. The closest guess was Tom Peace at £345. Well done, Tom. Let's all give Tom a round of applause. So that was an excellent guess, Tom. A lot of you were in the 6s on this one, but Alex got some really good deals, I thought, this time, so he did really well. So I'm going to go 3 on you, Tom. Well done, buddy. That was an absolutely fantastic guess. Tom Peace, legend. So well done, Tom. So yeah, it was a really good tool haul. I still think this is my favourite by some margin. I don't know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, some really good items. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. You can see my process of making my videos is basically winging it, and it'll be what it'll be. And if and I'm still trying to think of that blackbird. What is the name of that blackbird? Is it, no, Do my head in. Anyway, as you can see, I leave everything in my editing because I don't edit. All right, have a great day. Don't forget to check out Ben Moore's great video. There'll be a link below, and you can see a professional at work. All right, take care. Bye.